Welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? So I am launching this new channel. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. The lighting is acting all types of weird today. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to figure out this camera situation, okay? I just love my little Starbucks cup. I think it's so cute. But welcome to the new channel. For those of you that are joining for the first time and you might be like, new channel girl, I have another channel here on YouTube right here, and it's a commentary channel. And I've just learned over the years of being on YouTube that the commentary channel can be commentary community can be toxic at times, and I'm just over it all. And I'm over it because I think I'm at this age of, for those of you that don't know, I'm 45. She look good, don't she?
Still look good. You look good, girl.
So I'm at the age of 45 and I'm kind of like trying to figure out who I am. I know to a lot of people online, I'm a lot of things to them, you know, from what my audience has said over the years, but I really need to figure out who I am. And I think within the last couple of months, I've been going through like this kind of like midlife crisis of not knowing who I am and also not knowing what's to come. And I feel like right now in my 40s, like your 20s, you're learning, your 30s, you're working, your 40s, you're figuring out whatever you do in this time span of 10 years, which I only have 5 now, but whatever it is that I'm setting up in this time span of the next, you know, couple years from 40 to 50 is going to set me up for the rest of my life. And whether that be in health, fitness, the way I eat, the way I do my finances, whatever that is, will carry me throughout 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. God, please don't let me be sitting here on this earth at 100, honey. Okay, I love my daughter, I love my family, but girl, 100 years old in this economy, in this world, girl, bye. So if y'all don't mind, I'm trying to fix my daughter some lunch here, okay? And this lighting is just all types of weird, but we're gonna keep on going. So I need to fix my daughter some lunch and get the rice cooking because yesterday was Easter and I cooked, and it is what it is, right? So I'm trying to figure out who I am. And the reason why I say that, for some people, they might be thinking like, what do you mean who you are? Meaning, who am I? What are my likes? What are my dislikes? I know my dislikes, okay. But what are my likes? Like, what's my favorite ice cream? What's my favorite color? What's my favorite song? What's my favorite movie? What's my favorite quote? Like, when you get to 40, you really realize you don't know these things. Because I feel my life has been a life of looking out for everybody else and not for myself. I'm a mom now, I'm a wife, and in the last 10 years it's been all about what my family likes and not necessarily what I want. And I feel like your 40s is your selfish girl era, right? So I am maneuvering and moving in my selfish girl era. I know my audience over on my other channel, where I have 38K subscribers, they want me to stay there and, you know, give them the tea, give them the drama. But at the end of the day, how does that make April Butcher feel? Like, how does that make me feel, right? So being that I'm building this online, you know, business, because for those of you that are new to my channel, I just recently was laid off from my job and I felt it was go time for me to put everything into YouTube, and it's probably been almost a month. It's coming up, no, it's a month today because I got laid off on the 10th. It's a month today from March that I've been laid off, and I, you know, really don't have any income coming in. Not really don't, I don't. And it's go time. It's time to reinvent myself and take time to myself and figure out what that is, because right now I feel like men, when they go through a midlife crisis, honey, midlife crisis to a man is buying a new sports car, getting a motorcycle, like getting all the toys they couldn't get What is going on with this light? Like, I feel a lot of it is getting all the toys that they didn't get when they were younger. And actually, let me switch cameras real quick. Give me a second. Much better. Okay. Much better. Hey, girl. So I just feel like, you know, like men, their way that we see them go through a midlife crisis is like maybe dating someone younger, getting all the toys that they wanted as a young guy that they couldn't afford, that now they can afford because they're into retirement stage, right? Whereas for women, I feel from my personal experience, it's mainly like just wanting time to yourself, wanting to recapture all that time of raising our kids, being a wife, or chasing our careers. We want to capture that time to ourselves because now we have the money and the funds to focus on us, right? And so for me, I feel like that's where I am right now. I just feel like it's our time, right? At this age, it's really our time. I realized Starbucks made this cup for lefties. I'm a person, I like to hold my coffee in my right hand. They should have put the logo on both sides, girl. Starbucks, get it together. But with that, I just feel like it's time for me to like reintroduce myself and find out who I am at 40. You know, people always say, oh, 40 is the new 20. You know why? Because you're basically at that point, you really want to have fun. You really have grown into the woman that you think you have, and you have the money to do the things you want to do. I just feel like once you really wake up into it, you're like, wait, girl. I really don't know who I am. I don't know what I really like. And I'm on this journey. And I'm doing this journey here on YouTube to take you guys with me. This channel is built on common sense. You guys know if you follow me on my other channel, Common Sense Commentary, this is a common sense vlog. This is just basically taking the life approach of getting on these internet streets, which is trademarked by me. Getting in the internet streets, building a brand, building a business, or just sharing your life via the internet. What does that look like? What does it all entail? What does it take to get there? I think a lot of women over 40, the Gen Xers, we are, you know, very tech savvy for our age. We know a lot about tech and we want to really dive into it. We just don't know how to. I think a lot of times we are subscribed to certain people's channels because of the lifestyle they've created for their self and their brand. And we want to emulate that, but in actuality, it's probably not our own, like our own honest, likes. I might see someone like Aaliyah's face have all neutral aesthetics and think that that's what my life should be, when in actuality, I'm more of a Ralph Lauren girl, Banana Republic girl. Maybe I want my house to have more of a Ralph Lauren feel, or feel of a home south of France. So maybe this apartment style is not conducive to that life that I want, right? Like I got this apartment rented, and I rented this apartment thinking, oh, this is the aesthetic that everybody's looking for, but it actually stresses me out because it's like, I'm really not that, if I was really that attached to that aesthetic, then my apartment would be decked out. It would be like, you know, where I wanted to be, what I wanted to look like. But because I'm stuck to this white and black door aesthetic, I can't freely be who I want to be. And I'm realizing that that aesthetic is boring to me. So I'm on this journey to figure out who I am and what that looks like. And, you know, whenever it's time to buy a house or move again, like, what does that look like for me? Am I doing it because of an aesthetic that I'm trying to find out or follow online? Or am I doing this because this is what I want to do? I'm not trying to fall into the pits of I need the latest designer bag or whatever. I feel I should spend my money on a chiropractor, which I've always sworn off chiropractors, but there's this one here in Vegas. He know what he doing. But like going and getting my braces done, or like taking care of my skin and going to a dermatologist, I feel like that's where we in our 40s need to be spending our money, because however we take care of ourselves in our 40s is going to set us up for the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and those of you that want to live to be 100, okay? But I just feel like this is me. This is where I am. And I loved giving my commentary on things going on in the world on my other channel. And eventually I feel that that's going to phase out at some point. But right now, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I want to use this as a journal or a diary of my life, where I could look back at a year, 2 years, 5 years and say, I did it. And this was the blueprint that I followed. And this is how I found myself. I'm not just Miss April Butcher, but I'm April. And this is who I am, and this is who I want to be. And I feel like a lot of times we go through these midlife crises and feel like life is just ending, and it's really not. It's just beginning. So I hope you guys join me on this journey. This was like a really little quick snippet vlog, but I'll be coming on every day to just share with you either common sense, self-growth, productivity vlogs, or vlogs on my life here in Vegas. Maybe I'm going out. One thing I want to do is start taking myself out to lunch dates by myself, because my husband's at work. And today my daughter's at home, but because school is out. But majority of the time she's at school. And I'm home by myself. So I would like to start getting out in Vegas and going and seeing the city, going and working out, getting my health back together, losing some of this good weight, honey, because it's pool season here in Vegas, and just living my life and helping you guys learn to live yours. So if you're wanting to be on this journey, definitely hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, tell me what you're struggling with as a woman over 40. What are your pain points? What are you struggling with? And maybe we could use that as content to help you in the process of helping me. Maybe there's some things I didn't think about. But with that being said, you guys, y'all have a blessed day, evening, or night, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching. Here's to 40, and I will see you guys in the next broadcast. Bye.